Oh my God. How crazy is that? Y'all don't believe that this works, but it works. I had to literally threaten my computer system that if it didn't let me talk to y'all, that I was gonna let go of it all night. I had to threaten my computer system. Like for real, like last night. That's insane. Now, the reason why this works as an unused computer system is an unused computer system. There's nothing they can find out unless you use it. So I had to threaten my computer system to let me be online. I've been trying for the last 4 days to get online. Y'all don't even know. I have some frozen ones. And the computer system, I need, I'm sorry. This is not even an antivirus problem. This is a system problem. So I need a new computer. But one day at a time, right? Today it told me it was going to update. I didn't see an update. I didn't see none of that. I see a whole bunch of problems that I'm having with this computer system. Ain't cool. Ain't right. You know what? Let me put it like this. Every time I try to get a message out, there's something to stop me. And it drives me nuts because it ain't right. So you're trying to stop me from sending somebody a message that they need to hear. That's the devil's word. Well, I don't know. Maybe the angels don't want you to hear it either. Not exactly sure. Sometimes angels send down a message where you just kind of got to learn it on your own. And if I told you, that's what my screen goes. Then I look like I look like a regular folk. You feel me? Like Frozen. So I'm trying to figure out. And I've been trying for the last 4 days. Y'all don't get it. Hey, stars, girl. Don't talk to me. You're in logic timeout. I don't even hear it. It's not your fault though. My phone went off. If you have wrote me, I've been, you know how you told me to take a hiatus. Have some sober time. I did that. 4 days of sober time is enough for me. But I was sober for like 4 or 5 days. And it taught me something. It taught me a lot, sweet love. It really did. It taught me that, damn, I need to be more responsible about my stuff. I really like to go work out. So at 8 o'clock, I got to get off here and start sobering up so I can blow zeros in the morning on my car. So I can take me and my dog can go for a walk every morning. Use my treadmill. Goodness. Because I really do like to work out. It's one of my things I just kind of like to do. I like to do it. Most people don't like to do it. But you don't learn how to like to do it until you actually do it. And then you like to do it. So take a walk around the block just to clear your mind, because that's exactly what it should be. It changed me this time. So I will be on frequently, but just kind of not as When I came on sober, I felt like nobody was listening. When I come on with a drink, I feel like I just don't care if they are or not. Miller High. I'm down with you, girl. Ooh, I got a song earlier. What was it? I remember it. What was it? Ooh, they told me this. Child, things are gonna get easier. But that's not what I was told to sing. I have to figure it out in a minute. That's what you should do. You know what? They say cleanliness is next to godliness. But a soul is never perfect and a soul is never clean. Before one idea is the next devious thing. It's like if you go to church and all they're doing is recruiting. If you're recruiting, if you have to recruit, I guess they call it a cult. Nobody's recruited here. You don't have to stay. You're welcome to go. You don't have to even subscribe. Yes or no. But one thing I do know is what God wants me to have, I will get. Amen. No, it's stars. Excuse me. Thank you for your prayers. I appreciate you. Second, the only way that you can do the work of God is by obeying or understanding what He's trying to say to you. When you understand what He's trying to say to you, the understand will show. It's that way. It's the truth. I know what's in the Bible. I'm well aware. If I were to tell you the truth, I have to take the sweater off. It's hot in here. I went and worked out this morning and I got to take a shower and then I'm going to watch my favorite show. I know what you're trying to say, stars. But let me tell you something like real. This is real, okay? This is the real of the real. If you expect understanding from somebody else, a relationship, God, source, universe, and you don't understand the inner you and what you actually want, you're still going to have somebody else driving your chariot. You have to understand you. Once you understand you, it will be like a whole lot less hard to make a decision on what to do. God said, go ahead. We made this path for you. And I said, okay. But I also said, deliver me from evil. For thine is the kingdom and the power and the glory forever and ever. Amen. Real miss, hey, baby. Y'all miss me. Stop it. Y'all miss me. Hey, real miss, how you doing? Hi, stars. Y'all don't play with me. Y'all just stay with me. Hello, 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 baby. Did I just make that up off the top of my head? I did just do that. You know, you're driving me crazy. Child. Don't say I didn't do it right. Hello, 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 baby. I actually am going. I've actually been walking every day at the park. Me and my dog, we go walking our 30 minutes. And I tell you about your 30 minutes? Go walk your 30 minutes. So I've been walking my 30 minutes every morning, between 7 and 8. Me and my dog get in my car, and then we go to the park, and it's like a track / it goes through the woods, and then it comes right back out. And me and my dog every morning have been doing that, and he looks absolutely stunning. And thank y'all so much for your compliment. But I am going for my 30 minutes. Did I tell you I was going to do that? Did I say I was going to do that? I haven't taken my vacation yet, Romans. My vacation is my birthday. I have until the end of December to book it, which means it may be like, I don't know, May of next year before I actually take it. You know what? Look, I'm gonna tell you something. Look here. Let me go get some ice on that, because my ice cup is empty. And I got something for you, stars. Hold down the fort. I still got ice in my cup, but I gotta go get some more ice. You know what? I'm not. Let me tell you something, stars. And I'm about to get on your behind right now. Weird is the new wonderful. Okay. Everybody expects you to be the ordinary motherfucker that they can get over on, do everything. I mean, for real. If you ordinary, I guess they named the game of your game. But if you weird, they be like, you weird. No, I just am like smart enough to not let you get to me like that. Not the way you always have everybody else. I'm a different another Mitch. And Mitch. I'm a different another Mitch. Mm-hmm. I'm a whole nother kind of Mitch. I am not what you used to. Tu sabe? The boy? The girl? Nah, I'm a whole nother Mitch. And so I don't care what you used to. Yeah, I'm weirder than what you used to. That doesn't make me weird. Actually, it makes me fantastic. Because now you got to work for what I got. I'm trying to tell you. That's why I told you, real miss. Didn't I tell you that? Real miss, I told you. Don't jump into the dipsack. Don't jump into the dipsack. I told you that, didn't I, real miss? Don't jump into the dipsack. I mean, for real, you keep jumping into the dipsack. If you keep jumping in the same old pool, you still gonna get out wet. Or if you jump into a river, that's a whole different kind of smell of shit. Everybody pee in the pool, but you jump in a river, you might get some fish shit. But okay, fishy shit, I can wash off my clothes. But a pool, the chlorine is hard to get off my skin. Stop, stars. Y'all, sorry, I had to go get mine. You cannot look. Look, you are not gonna sit here and just keep talking about. Okay. I don't know why Spirit said just let her do it. That's what Spirit said. Just let her do it. There ain't nothing you can say. Oh my God. If I were to say it was a bad day, that would be like a miss a miss a misspoken word. Today has actually been a really good day, considering all the bad that could happen. I mean, has been a really good day. Yeah, I got some unfortunate news, and I got some excellent news. And so at the end of the day, I'm here, you're here, we're here. Hello. Oh, come on, real miss. What is your year defined about? What is your definition of a linear year? If you left out all the bullshit that you dealt with, how bad has it been? I mean, I see you still got internet and a cell phone. I mean, there's starving kids in Rwanda, sweet baby. How good has your year been? I mean, how good has your year been? I mean, for real. I met an African. He got to hang his clothes out of his window. He don't even got lights at night. He uses a generator. How good has your... Thank you, Lord. Yeah. He got to hang his clothes outside the window, and he can't even turn on his lights at night because they turn off the generator. I mean, they turn off the generator and all the power in the city, and he calling me in the dark, talking about, let me hear your music. I don't need you, African. I'm not to be mean, not to be disrespectful. I don't mind expanding to Africa, but I sure don't need. I mean, for real, you got to go to the club between 3 and 9, and after that, the generator's cut off. So I'm only gonna be able to be heard between 3 and 9 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? Not to be disrespectful, but to be honest, he's not the first Nigerian, African I've heard from about that. No, it's not a fix it. It's a country issue. They only let them have so much internet before they have to pay for more. It's just a country issue. That's how they run their country. The more money to the government, the more power. Therefore, if you're in the lower class of, he tried to tell me, I'm a music producer. If you are in the lower class of the African government, you ain't producing shit. Especially if you're living in the dark and you hanging your clothes out to dry in the window. No, I'm not stepping down. It's Real Miss said, Lord, fix it. I'm reading Real Miss as I go. Because other than you, it's just this conversation between you, Real Miss, and I. And she said, LOL stars. She said, and that's when she was speaking to you. And she said, speaking of ice cubes, LOL, today was a good day. That's what I'm saying. I understand. I understand. What I'm saying is, not in a bad way. I'm saying through my personal experience, stars. I'm not talking about necessarily, I'm combining two different experiences and trying to make it make sense. Okay? But you don't, like I said, sweet love, we had this conversation in private. Italy, I'm so sorry. Italy will never be right wing. They're too free. Like, right wing doesn't believe to show their body on TV. Right wing doesn't believe in freedom of speech. Right wing doesn't believe in a lot of things that an Italian, buonissimo, will never be able to adhere to. So you can't, Italians will never, no, you don't have to worry about that. Italians can never ever give up to the white wing government. It's like being enslaved if they're actually smart about it. I'm serious. Like, it's like having, I don't know, spaghetti without meatballs. I know that's kind of like a simple, but it's truth. It's like having Italian spaghetti without the Italian meatballs, and then just eating the noodles and the sauce. And the sauce ain't that good. It ain't made out that well. The right wing does not belong in Italy. And you need to know that. It doesn't. It's like a freedom of country. Y'all are like the freedom of sexuality. That's the truth. Italy was the first people to show naked people on TV as commercials. Or should better yet, explore their sexuality. Italy should not ever go right wing. Italy should never go right wing. And that is it. Italy is the Eiffel Tower capital of the world. You have the most beautiful scenery anyone's ever seen. Never, ever, ever go right wing. That will be so disrespectful against the rest of the world. I mean, that will be so disrespectful. Bellissimo. Mwah. Mwah. I can't wait to go to Italy to try everything y'all have. I want to try everything. And I'm a foodie. I might be, come over there 130 pounds. I'm gonna lose them to be like 130 pounds, and I'm gonna go to Italy, and then I'm gonna eat everything Italian I can, and like visit your Italian I'm gonna eat everything I can. Italy is not right wing. They're not. They're conventional. Like, not even conventional. They're conformative. Italy was the one country that conformed before the rest of the world. That's why everybody liked the Italianos. You understand? It's beautiful. We love the Italians. The Italianos. I am Italian. Ooh. And y'all specialize in your food, but also in your sexuality, which is something that the rest of the world do not share. The love. People don't understand what that means. So don't give Italy to the government if you think that's what you got to do to please it. Do not do it. That is the saddest thing I ever heard. Take your family. You know what? Life is as it does. It's a choice to be there. They can't make you. Have you ever heard of a resistance? Get the fuck out of there. They taking over. It's no. I know. I know. You wouldn't tell me this. I feel it in your soul. So you wouldn't tell me this if it wasn't so true. And this is not a joke. And I get it. Have you ever heard of the resistance? Back in the 1959s, 69s, There was the Italian resistance. And you know what? Let me tell you something. If you don't resist, it's like the Germans and the Jews, the Holocaust. It took a long time, 100 years, like 100 years of slavery. I think the Jews went through 75 years of through Hitler. And the point is that eventually y'all have to stand up for yourself, because you know the free love that you once had. So why stop there? Why let somebody take over your country? They ain't even been there. They're really complying with some government that they thought is the real shit. All right, real miss. Let me see. You have to. I'm so sorry, but y'all have to come together and band as a unit. Oh, my Cash App. Yes, stars, you have my Cash App. Stop playing. It's in my description box, sweet baby. And then, real miss, how much for a reading? How long? Look, it is. It's a 3-card reading per $10. Well, basically, which end up as a technically 6 to 7 card reading, but their first going out is a 3-card reading. And then, but if you want me to get into more detail, it is $10 per reading. And then I got you. The only reason, look, you have to understand. You have to understand that, yes, do you not understand that the government makes deals with everybody? There's no such thing as colonization. I'm so sorry. Colonization happened back in the 1800s, 1700s. When it became the 1900s and more, yeah, the 13 original colonies. But after that, we were creating villages. That's not colonizing. That's growth and expansion. You cannot blame nobody else once that happened. And if you want to get separated from Africa, which if I were you, that country's so goddamn big, like the Africans owns most of the United States and don't even know it. If I were you, I would really coincide with the Africans versus try to get rid of them. They're bigger than Italy. What about having them as like freaking allies versus trying to get rid of them? That's the most racist shit you ever heard, and why you probably still falling. Their country's bigger than yours. Africa's the second biggest over the United States. Have you lost your mind? Go ahead. Keep playing games like black people don't deserve. Well, I guess you ain't gonna get served nothing but the plate you've been given. Check out the whole United States. It is Europe, Africa, and the North Americans. Those are the biggest colonies. And South America isn't even as big as us. Learn something today. Europe. South America. USA. You better train your brain. Only other one is and they're not even bigger than us. The capital of technology, China, Japan. Get your mind. You fucking with the wrong one. I'm so sorry. Get your brain right. Then come talk to me. I ain't the one. Oh my God, Logic. Okay, real miss. Where you at, baby? I'm so sorry. I had to get on some ass real quick. But real miss, write your question down. I gotta go to the restroom. I'm gonna come back. Don't you leave. I ain't playing with you. I know I love stars too. She always put me on check. Okay, real miss. Put your question down. I got you. Let me go to the restroom. Come right back. Yeah, you stand. It's bad behind. Okay. Sorry, y'all. Okay, my bad. Okay. I had to use the restroom real quick. Sagittarius, whatever she see from the 3 cards. Real miss. Hold on, give me a second. I hear something. It's like this buzzing in my ear, but there's a voice behind it. For real. I swear on Jesus. It's there. It's blocked up. Hold on. Watch. I'll show you how it is. How it works. It's a block. So I've been blocked out. Hold on. Tell me, miss what? Real miss. These ones? Okay. So tell Miss Real Miss what? Tell him what? I'm supposed to say. Like, I'll be tripping up. Cause you just block all the gilded. They said for sure give you this one. Compromise in reverse. Why did you get compromise in reverse? Why did you get compromise? They said do not compromise. Do not compromise on what? Why are you making my ears ring? I'm gonna say it. Stop. Do not compromise. Okay, oh my God. Okay, I'm gonna let y'all see this. It said, do not compromise on a broke. Miser. Miser is the person that wants to take everybody else's but ain't built up their brick wall right. Like, I'm just so greedy. Don't compromise with that. Somebody is just trying to take you because they know you're a go-getter. No compromise. What else am I supposed to say? And it says integration in reverse. Then it said do not compromise. Don't worry. Keep driving, real miss. You know I got you, babe. It says don't compromise on something. Projection that you think is going to be like, okay. You know how, like, and let me put it like this. You know how, like, you see people's potential versus who they are? You see people's potential versus who they are, and you try to sit there and match their potential versus who you are. Courage in reverse. That shit dangerous. The Lover card. God is trying to send you the guidance and the sharing, the person you're supposed to be with. Creator. Someone you can start all over with, from fruit to create the world in its totality. If you don't believe it's going to create fruit, then you won't have the world. But if you believe it's going to create fruit, then you have your totality. Stress right now and clinging to the past. Like, if you keep clinging to what you once had, how the hell are you going to get what God has for you? Listen to it. Outsider. Consciousness. And slow down. So they're saying, slow down. I just want to get to know you. Just come around. You're a pretty little thing. I know you. And slow down. Then you'll get exactly what you want. Otherwise, you're going to drive yourself crazy. You're trying to find exactly what you need. But it's saying, have fun. Slow down. I just want to get to know you. Just come around. Past lives. Because before you was actually this dumbass adult that like forgot everything about themselves and just kind of went out there and just started a job, and you became this boring ass person. I mean, you were traveling, you were listening to Source, and you didn't give a fuck about morality, and you had a politics. Look, this is what I'm gonna do, and you had a rebirth. I mean, for real, you said patience is a virtue, because I know. When I get out of my mom and daddy house, you know what? There's a whole world around me. And as soon as you got out of there, because you let them train you, you lost your friendliness. And you lost and you try to regain adventure and creativity and choices, but it just kind of makes you silent. Slow down. I just want to get to know you. Just turn around. There's a pretty little thing to show you. Or transformation and control. These are your two obstacles. You can't control transformation, and transformation can't control transformation. I don't know. The breakthrough. Here it is. You can't control transformation. You can't control transformation. And transformation cannot control the breakthrough. You cannot. Thunderbolt. That is your tower. Your tower is your power. So people don't understand about towers. People think, oh, towers are so bad. Oh my God. Oh my God. Like, I don't want to go through a tower. I don't want to go through that. I don't want to see what happens next after a tower. Well, guess what? Life is a motherfucking tower. It just is. Like, life is your tower. It's just that, are you going to learn the lessons to move above it? Like, for real. Did you know that God created heaven and the earth? He created heavenly angels and fallen ones. He created one of each, like, I don't know, Noah's Ark. 2 of each animal got onto the boat. One could be evil and one could be good. He made the cheap one, and in his contradiction, he made the giver. He made the patient one, and in his contradiction, he made the miser. He made the friendly one, and then he made the silence. So the question is, the 2 of Swords, which one are you going to choose? He made the peace. He made the violence. He made the heavens. And he made hell. He even gave people a chance, purgatory, to choose where you're going. Our angels that have not yet fallen. The question is, where are you going? He made loud noise, and he made silence. He made a lot of things. He made the opposite, so that your choice, the 2 of Swords, blindfolded because you don't know what's coming next. That is the point. He made compromise and he made control. He made rebirth and he made death. And he made intensity and he made lack. The thing is, what are you going to choose? That's when the 2 of Swords, they say the Judgment card is the real justice no, the real justice is the 2 of Swords. What do you choose? Upon a choice is the justice. Upon a choice is the justice. So you may have good justice and you may have bad justice. It depends on what you choose. He made compromise and he made stubborn. He made adventure and he made also, what was the other one? The Hermit. He made this side versus that. And that's why people keep getting the 2 of Swords in their deck. What are you going to choose? You're right. Matthew 5:34, 37 through 37. You're right. He made options. The 7 of Cups. You think these cards don't have nothing to do with God. That is so cute. The 7 of Cups. He made options. Every step of the way, every fork in the road is still a fork. God said, what do you choose? And when you are out of the matrix and inclined enough, only then will you see what the divine is trying to tell you. I laugh at people. Okay, I shouldn't say that. Not online. And you feel inclined and divine enough, the choices come few and far in between. Like, I choose myself. Like the end of Medea family reunion, where that girl says, "Mama, you let that man rape me." She said, "I didn't do that." She said, "Yes, you did. You built me up. And you put me in the bathtub. And you put perfume over his lipstick." You had a choice. She said, "How was I supposed to feed this family and not lose my man?" A man she lost in the first place. To no money, because he gave it all to his daughter. She didn't have shit. And then, not only that, but he gave some of it to her. The daughter he raped. Mama had nothing. Reliant on her selfish self and her 2 children. She said, "Mom." You know what I said to myself? I said, "Why can't you see what your children are trying to tell you? You chose money over them. Shit ain't cool." You chose this, that, and the other. The rebel. And as much as you like to think you're rebelling against anybody, you're rebelling against yourself. It's not really a loss for them, because behind you will come somebody else. The true loss is that you don't get to know the people you made. The abundance. What God, conditioning, has to offer you. And he's been trying to give it to you, but you won't stop. You're fighting against him. Look at the conditioning card. Versus the fighting against him. The lion walks through, and then fights against. If you want to stay unaware, stay unaware. Doesn't mean that everything that you thought, you can't trust, and this can't mean sideways. You can't trust everything you see and hear just because somebody say, "I will protect them." Nah, bitch. I know that I left them out in the cold. I know that I can stop this shit here. I know that I've been a burden. And I'm not talking about people say their kids are burden. No, your burden is your guilt. And you're sitting between 2 lines. What am I going to go through, the heaven or the hell? God says, even though it don't seem as fun as your last life, if I were you, I would choose ordinariness. Because participation and looking beyond illusion brings completion. All your puzzle pieces come together. That is true success. It's moment-to-moment movement. If you believe in God, innocence, then you'll get your healing faster than you expect. All your chakras. By going with inside yourself, turning in, and figure out playfulness. What do you want? Playfulness or thoughtlessness? It's all in your experience. And stars, thank you so much for coming and checking the shit. I just have to just make that clear that not everything is about you. Like everybody, I lost my kids. Have you thought about what they going through? Have you thought about every time you look out the window and picture you or the sound of your voice or where you are or why you ain't came to the visitations or why you just sitting here acting like they ain't worth nothing but you miss your kids but you ain't done shit to get them back, or you sitting over here dating a whack-ass motherfucker knowing that whack-ass motherfucker ain't been right since day one, but you still doing it and he's still beating your ass or talking to you crazy or disrespecting you in front of your sons, and every time your sons see him disrespecting you, that's what they learning. Have you ever thought of someone else above you? What do you talk about? What do you think about? When you think about your kids, what do you think about? You think about your future. What do you think about? You think you can just let this man stay here and condition you, ruin your existence, ruin your harmony, ruin your new existence, and exhaust you? Well, if you ain't willing to let go and compromise with God, I guess you're going to be in isolation and loneliness. They're going to leave you anyway as soon as they find the rebel, somebody else that say, dream girl. It's not a bad thing. I'm telling you the lesson. And either you're going to learn it or you're not. The possibilities of maturity and going with the flow. Possibilities of maturity and going with the flow. So you have anything you want. Suppressing your true feelings and not entering your not listening to your inner voice, and your receptivity is for abundance in the upright, and I turned them in the reverse, and I turned them in the upright. It'll block your abundance. So, but you don't know, but you will. And if I'm wrong, put it in my chat box. Put it in my comments. Fighting awareness, trust, understanding only brings sorrow. Fighting all this awareness, trust, and understanding only brings fighting this awareness, trust, and understanding only brings sorrow. Become the master of your own mind, burden, guilt, schizophrenia. Look at all the negative cards that E before ordinariness. Just kind of go with the flow versus trying to feel all these feelings at one time. Participate in your life. Look beyond the ordinary. Completion, and understand that everything ends in success, even if you don't like it. Live moment to moment. Insolence, healing, turning in, look within your inner self, try to find your inner playfulness, and look into nothingness for a brand new experience. It's up to you. You couldn't lie to yourself. But life is going to tell you. And if I'm correct about this, and these is what it's meant to be, and you decide to go any direction, please leave a comment in the comment box. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. This is Asa Wants the Hierophant. Much love to you. I can't wait to see. No one's ever told me if I'm wrong or right. Of course, most people. You think I need to restart my reading? Oh, you want me to restart my reading? Okay. I'll restart it. This is a reading restart. Can you do a timestamp for me, stars? So I can do a reading restart at this timestamp. I'm just trying to tell y'all. Because like you said, I swear, so that you know the words, so that you know the words. So you didn't hear the whole reading and you want me to start it over again. Let me check this out. Oh, Lord Jesus. And crime. What a crime in America. I think you need to start your reading over. So your landlord has something going on. You didn't hear your whole reading and now I got to start it over? Well, you have my phone number. Send it. If you don't have my phone number, that is blasphemous. I don't give my phone number to many. You are one of 3. For real. That's the truth. It's blasphemous if you don't have my phone number. So let me put you to the test. You got my phone number? What are you trying to hear? I'm not even understanding it. I'm not understanding it. I'm not understanding. Oh, you done fucked up. You fucked up and lost my phone number? A true being is going to admit the truth. Oh, okay. Probably did. Don't check me. Okay. I'm done playing with you. All right, let me plug up. I took my other charger out here, so no. I'm in a situation. Y'all, that's about my music, y'all. People love my music lately. I mean, it's driving me nuts, but it's kind of cool as I'll get out. I get all these likes about my music. My music doing the bomb diggity. I had a producer about to call me when they get off tour. I've been really trying though. I just haven't today. That's all. I'm taking a I'm taking a hiatus. thing is about making and being creative is that you cannot. I by no means want to ever be considered phony. Aja, where'd you go? Aja just sent me $15 and didn't even stay for a read. Or maybe she did. But I can only do one reading at a time, you loves. Hold up. Trade the phone. You only still see your light because ain't nobody else liked. That's the truth. Everybody wants a reading, but nobody wants. But more people have paid than liked. It's respect. Well, one person is paid versus liked. Okay. So, Aja, I really owe you a cash app. Aja, please come back. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. And what was the song that I heard earlier? Oh, I don't know why this song came in my head. Beautiful. Okay, hold on, y'all. I'm smoking these cigarettes. Beautiful. 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 I just want you to know you're my favorite girl. Who sings that song? Oh, I can't go up that high, y'all. Not right now. Okay, anybody else in the chat box? No, for real. Like, seriously. I got you right now. Did anybody pay in the chat box, or I promised them one reading? Real miss, did you pay in the chat box, or I promised you a reading? If I did, if I promised you a reading, I'll do it. And you know, real miss, you can get your... All right, email me, and I'm going to send you a personal reading. As a matter of fact, I'll duo you, and you can just keep your photo on photo, and then you can see your duo box. You don't necessarily have to, but I got you, okay? And don't think that because the more, actually, and I hate to say it is, and this is crazy. When I was sober for the last 4 days and couldn't get my computer to work. 4 days. 5 days. I couldn't get my computer to work to save my life. Okay. You want positive or real? Stars. Positive or real? Because those are two different kind of cards now. Beautiful. I just want you to know you're my favorite girl. What was that song I was just singing? Now I'm mad as I'll get out. Thank you. I thought I did real miss. 3301. 3 is my life path number. I thought I did your reading. And maybe people don't realize that I'm doing their reading, but maybe it's supposed to be meant for them to resonate. Like, for real. I thought I did. I thought I was like checked in. Tap, 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 tap in. Thank you, stars. And you're right. Like people don't understand. People don't understand that if they ask a question, it may be universal, but there's a lot in there about them for them. And yeah, the person that it's meant for may only get 2 questions answered, but the person that is intended to may only get 2 questions answered, but the person that it's meant for may get 6. That is the difference. And why do I have no likes on my like board? Well, I guess it is what it is. I can't even complain, because what you give is what you get. What you give in this world is exactly what you get. If you give nothing, you get nothing. If you give something, you get something, especially something that is free. If you can't give up some free shit, ain't nobody gonna like you so much. Not for long. You're gonna end up probably, and I hate to say it like that, but it's the truth. I give money to the homeless on the highway and expect nothing back. I drive off like the next day. But what you give to the universe, that's exactly what you're going to get. Nothing. How you think you're taking advantage? When you think you're taking advantage, as much of an advantage as you're taking of someone, you're going to get back. So you sit over here trying to get free readings and trying to get this and trying to get that. Know that you have the ability, but won't do that. The thing is, you're going to get it exactly back. It's not that I'm putting a spell on you. It's the laws of karma. I don't want to put anything on you but goodness. But that's what you're going to get back. When somebody's trying to do good for you, and then you bring hate and destruction and fucked up shit just to get something free. Okay. Have you really actually tried to give back? No. No, I'm not talking to you, stars. I'm talking to everybody. Everybody. Everybody want to love me. The point is, I've done 6 readings, got 1 like, 1 donation, and everybody left after they got their reading and left off. That's why I do a general, because it's not worth it. Like most people, like when you think about it, like in the strong way, you be thinking about it like this. Like, if she give me a reading, like, let me put it like this. If you go to a restaurant and get some food, you pay for your meal. Do you tip the waitress? Thank you. You do, right? If you get some food, you tip the waitress. But if you get a free reading, you don't tip the host? Well, I guess that is exactly why y'all all sitting out here fat, ugly, and fucked up. Because you're greedy. Greedy is a whole 7 deadly sins. They call it greed. Greed. 7 deadly sins. Receive from God and then just keep taking from him. 7 deadly sins. Do I have to read it out of the Bible for you? It's in them. I found it 2 months ago out of like curiosity. What are the 7 deadly sins? 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7. Greed. What's up, baby? This is Ace of Wands to Hierophant. Thank you so much. I'll see you soon. Thank you so much for coming to Logic Tarot.